So I'm sure.
How about a drink?
Andy!
Ceremonies, I have the pleasure of presenting some special awards. The first of those are the students who are academic leaders for the class of 1998. This year we have dual valedictorians. In fact, we have 3 students who have gone through 4 years here at Hoisington High School with perfect 4.0 grade point averages. I guess that makes them tri-valedictorian. I'd like to have them come up and receive their awards. They are Megan King, Katrina Radford, and Amanda Radetsky.
I'd like to begin by thanking the school administrators and faculty, especially Coach Johnson, for teaching me the individualism and great characteristics. And my class, thank you for making this time together memorable. Also, I'd like to express my gratitude to the many people in the community who have supported me throughout my athletics. Finally, I'd like to thank my loving family, my brother Daniel, who so willingly tries everything once, so I know what I can and can't get away with. And my parents, who have directed me throughout my life so far, but are now beginning to let me go. I appreciate everyone's support and kindness in helping me reach this goal. Thank you.
I would first like to thank my family, especially my parents and my sister, for supporting me in everything I have ever done. I also want to thank my teachers and administrators, but especially Mr. Ross and Mr. Welch, for all the support and guidance they have given me these past 2 years. Finally, I would like to also thank all my friends for being there whenever I needed them. Thank you.
I am honored to receive this prestigious award. However, this would not be possible if I had not received guidance and support. So I believe a few words of thanks to a few people are in order. First, I would like to thank the faculty and teachers for all of the support they have given me my past 4 years. I would especially like to thank Mr. Willis for putting up with me for 4 years and teaching me how to speak in public. I would also like to thank my family for their unconditional love and leading me in the right direction and always letting me make my own decisions and telling me the good advice that they have given me for the past 4 years. Additionally, I'd like to thank my friends for always believing in me no matter what the circumstances or the possible events. Finally, I must thank Jesus, my friend and Savior, because without him, I would be nothing. Thank you.
It's for the outstanding senior girl and boy of the graduating class. This is a special award because not only did faculty take a hand, more importantly, these young people were voted on by the peers in their class. First of all, these individuals that were up for this award were chosen from the National Honor Society. Teachers voted on those kids, narrowed it down to 3, and then their peers chose these individuals. It was a very, very tight race. They were all worthy. Those that, I guess you want to call us the winners, those representing their class were more accurate. The outstanding senior girl is Mandy Schneider, and the outstanding senior boy is Scott Lohmeyer.
all, I would like to thank God first and foremost for allowing me to have the ability to accomplish everything I have. Without Him, nothing is possible. I also owe more than words can express to my parents for teaching me to live a life with morals and values. They have taught me to follow my conscience and my heart. My brothers have also done a lot for me, not only by putting up with me, but by being there for me. They have prepared me for the strange people I will meet throughout my life. Finally, I'd like to say how much I appreciate the rest of my family, my friends, coaches, teachers, and faculty, and anyone I have left out. You will all have and will always have a profound influence on my life, and you will forever have a special place in my heart.
I would like to thank many people who in this time and in this place have helped me to become the person I am today. First, I want to thank God for everything He has given me. I want to thank Mom and Dad. They have given me my values, my confidence, guidance, and purpose. They have helped me in the tough times and shared my joy in the good times. Thanks to my brother Joe for being a great role model. When I was little, I did lots of things left-handed just so I could be like my big brother. I would like to thank the teachers and administrators who have helped me understand the purpose of learning. They have challenged us so that we can do the job right without the teacher. And finally, thanks to my classmates. They have been there in the good times and bad times. We have grown up so fast, and now we move on. Good luck to the class of '98.
Next, I'd like to introduce the senior choir, directed by Deborah Lewis. pleasure to introduce tonight's accepted speaker. He's a man that really probably needs no introduction, as I think everyone here is very familiar with him. He came to Hoisington as counselor in 1991. After retiring from college education in Texas, he decided he still had something to offer, and that was our good fortune. He served in the capacity of high school guidance counselor until last year when he decided he'd retire again. And we'll welcome him tonight, coming out of retirement, Dr. Paul Casper.
Parents of the class of 1998 and all my other friends, I am proud to be here. Thank you. My first retirement that Mr. Knowlton talks about really was very easy. It was Hoisington. That's where I retired to. And you all made it very easy, very enjoyable. This is probably one of the best school systems I've seen in my career in education. One of the best. You've got a good one. Here you are, seniors, graduating, but so many questions remain that haven't been answered after 12 long years of school. There's a lot of things that were never talked about, and they weren't learned in high school. For example, when they shipped styrofoam, what do you suppose they packed in? Why is there an expiration date on sour cream? These are important things. Did Mr. Ross ever discuss with you the speed of dark? I bet not. If you threw your cat out the car window, is that considered kitty litter? I'll bet you never learned in a music class how to know when it's time to tune the bagpipe. Why isn't there mouse-flavored cat food in the grocery store? You have so many questions to learn. So many, many questions. Boy, and I gotta stick this in before I go any farther. The Kansas City Chiefs are looking at a running back. They have him in camp. His name is Jesse Haynes. He might be the starter this fall. I'm not sure. He's in minicamp this summer. Guess where he went to school? Ranger Junior College. I graduated 45 years ago. I sat out there just like you. Happy that it's over. Excited. Anticipating the future, full of dreams and a lot of unknowns. What's going to happen next? The president was Dwight Eisenhower. A short fellow by the name of Wilt Chamberlain decided to go to KU to school about that time. During that period of time, my dad used to preach a German church here in Hoisington. I used to ride with him up here to preach to his service at the German church. Sat over 3rd and Elm. It's not there anymore. I always skipped church and went to a matinee downtown. While in high school, I worked a part-time job, 30 cents an hour, and thought I made a lot of money. Great Bend had a drive-in theater. There were still 8-month country schools. We didn't have any bus at school to turn around on Friday night to get ready for Monday morning. But Friday night was a big night because all the kids got together downtown under our one street light and we played kick the can. The swimming area, it was located about a mile south of town in Stafford County called Rattlesnake Creek. And then on the way home, we scattered around I had big plans back then, and I went to Emporia to college. But I learned my keyboarding on a manual typewriter. I'd never heard of a computer. When we got a television, we were first in town. You had movies in your own living room. There was no speed limit on the Kansas highways. The law said to drive consistent with weather and road conditions. Of course I did. There were a lot less cars then, too. Now it's the end of the century.
I didn't eat it.
Of course, Dwight Eisenhower's long gone, Bill Clinton is president. And you learned keyboarding on that thing I didn't know about, a computer. You may have never seen him at manual typewriter. The age of the internet is just beginning. And you can communicate all around the world so easy. In 1953, no one had been to outer space. You're educated to a level that I never dreamed of. The opportunities in vocational education, the majors in college education are unlimited for you. Your choice of classes even here at Hoisington High School. In my high school, I could take any 5 classes I wanted as long as it was the 5 they offered me. You, the class of 1998, know more about math, science, literature, and all the other subjects you took than I ever hoped to. And now, the people back there and I, we want to put the 21st century in your hands. You, the class of 1998, will need to carry the torch of the future into the next century, and you better be ready. Jobs for the untrained, the uneducated, and the nonconformist are scarce. And the pay is very, very low in comparison. More common labor positions are being taken over by robotics and computers. I have 3 sons in electronics and robotics, I know. That trend will grow. New methods, breakthroughs in research, even concepts you haven't yet dreamed about will require you to be retrained during your work career. You know my point here. It's very simple. If you don't get trained in some way and have some skill to sell, you'll have a tough time moving above the level of poverty. You must be innovative. You must be adaptable. Things are changing so fast. I know every one of you heard this from me before, but I beg you to have a positive choice to get prepared now. I don't care where you get trained, 4-year, junior college, VOTEC, but do it. Any degree will work. We need you, each one of you, to lead us into the 21st century. But you're going to have to be a lot better trained than I ever hoped I was. And seniors, keep your head up, remain optimistic. You remember there was a little train you learned about back in grade school. And it learned to say, I think I can, I think I can. Even Nike picked up on that and says you can. So take us into you can take us into the 21st century if you're prepared. And there's only one person in the world that could stop you from being what you want to be. And that person is sitting in the chair that you're sitting in right now. Only you can stop you, and only you can make you a success. Get with it, accomplish your dreams. My work career is over, and it's your job now. And by the way, people hate quitters, especially when they don't finish what they started. I came up with a funny little expression a while back, so I'm going to tell you what it is. Wherever you go, there you are. Wherever you go, there you are. sounds mundane. What I mean by that is you can't run from yourself, you can't hide from your actions, however you behave or you act. Whatever your work ethic is, whatever your credit rating is, wherever you go, there you are. So make yourself into someone you can be proud of, and I want you to show some class. I want to tell you what class is. Class never runs scared, it's sure-footed and confident, and class can handle whatever comes along. I don't mean it in a bullish way, but in simply knowing you can do it. Class has a sense of humor. It knows that a good laugh is the best lubricant for oiling machinery of human relations. Class never makes excuses. It takes its lumps and, more importantly, learns from past mistakes. Class knows that good manners and small sacrifices are inconveniences to achieve respect. Good manners are rare, but I'll guarantee you they're noticed by those around you. Class shows things above your family or money. Some very wealthy people have no class at all, and some who are struggling to make ends meet are simply loaded with class. Class is real. You can't fake it. Everybody knows whether you're faking or it's real. Class is comfortable in its own skin. It doesn't have to put on airs or look down noses at anybody. Class never has to. Someone with class can walk with kings and keep its virtue, and talk with crowds and keep the common touch. Everyone is comfortable with a person with class, because first that person is comfortable with himself. So I say to you seniors, if you have class, you have it made. If you don't have class, I'm not sure what else you might have, but it won't make up for it. Do it with class. When Mr. Reed called me, he told me I had 42 minutes to talk. Mandy took up 38 of those. So I'm going to start with this paragraph, and I want to end today by asking each of you seniors to do one thing for me tonight. Do me one favor. Sometime tonight, take time to tell your parents thank you. Thank them for the help, the confidence, the trust, the belief, the love they got you right here today. Because you couldn't have done it alone. And now, will the parents of the class of 98 please raise your right hands for me very high. Raise them high. And now reach them over your left shoulder as far as you can. Reach them over your left shoulder as far as you can, and pat yourself on the back. Because for the future of the 21st century, it is now in the hands of your sons and daughters down here. They're going to leave your little nest now. They're going into another chapter of their life. And so the bulk of your work is over. Having known most of these young people sitting out here, I can say without hesitation, I believe the world is going to be in good hands. I know your sons and daughters in the class of 1998, and I believe they have some class. I retire this century knowing at least this group of 1998 graduates can do it, and I congratulate each one of you. Thank you for having me here. Been gone about 8 months, and boy, I miss the way
Ladies and gentlemen, members of the Board of Education, the following seniors have met all of the requirements set forth by the State Department of Education. It's my privilege and it's my pleasure to present them to you at this time. First row, please stand and approach the podium. Robert Welling Adams. Samuel J. Bailey. Shannon Marie Serafina Barnhart. Sven Leonard Marcus Berglund. Justin Lee Brewer. Michael Patrick Carroll. Sarah Ann Charles. Jerry Jeff Collier. Dustin Mark Damo. Jonathan Carl Dietz. Jared Matthew Doonan. Kimberly Suzanne Dreiling. Christopher Allen Farrington. Tricia Lynn Funk. Darren Robert Fife. Danae Lynn Gorham. Tyler Scott Grandclair. Hilda Jeanette Harrison. Tiffany Jean Heckley. Carrie Ray Hinaha. Kim Marie Herron. Julia Christine Hopkins. Dawn Marie Keener. Megan Moray King. Kara Jo Lithrow. Scott Arthur Lohmeyer. Holly Marie Maddox. Tyler Wayne Marvin. Audrey Lee Motter. Corey Jean Motter. Renee Rochelle McConnell. Holly Marie McQuaid. Gregory David Nye. Seth John Thomas. Hamlin Nicole Ogle. Angela Rose Parr. Carrie Nicole Batten. Michael Alan Quaid. Trevor James Quint. Katrina Dolores Rattenberg. Jessica Lynn Ray. Amanda G. Radetsky. Zachary Caterino Rubio. Dustin Neil Rupp. Marissa Geneva Zamora. Mandy Sue Snyder. Michelle Ray Snaywhite. Shanna Marie Sisson. Tiffany Ann Steiner. Mandy Jean Stout. Jennifer Elizabeth Strickland. Nathan Dallas Sullivan. Honey Lee Summers. Damian Dietrich Tallman. Jeffrey Aaron Weigel. Jacob August Wilkins. Sean Thomas Woodjack. Crystal Dawn Ranch. Bethany Joe Zecca. Seniors, you may move your tassels from your right to your left. Would you please stand? Turn and face your audience, please. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Hoisington High School graduating class of 1998. Next performer will be the Hoisington High School Choir, distance directed by Amber Lewis.
I almost got it.
Don't give me help. I'm taking pictures.
No, 20 pictures. Guys, camera dad, and we'll put what? There's 26 pictures. 91 pictures.
Where has the time gone? like only yesterday that we walked into this high school for the first time. Now 4 years later, here we are, ready to take the first step towards the rest of our dreams. The journey was sometimes hard and overwhelming, but we made it through these struggles. Although we put out the effort to accomplish this, we must be thankful for the support we received from our families, friends, teachers, and the community as a whole. This community has helped us to grow and become who we are today. This is why this community will always be a part of us, no matter where we may go. We have all made many memories throughout these years, ones that will never be forgotten. This special moment in our lives today is just one more memory that will soon be added to the list. While preparing for this day, I have realized something. I have realized that I could be the last memory for the class of 1998. There is no guarantee that we will ever all be together like this again. Today, our futures begin. We will all go our separate ways to accomplish our every dream. As we begin this new part of life, I would like to leave my classmates with a message, which is best expressed through a poem. Believe in yourself, what you think, what you feel. Believe in the truth, in the good, the ideal. Believe that your dreams can someday be real. Forever and always believe. Believe in yourself and in what you can do. Believe in the goals that you strive to pursue. Believe in the friends that believe in you too. Forever and always believe. To succeed in a world that is increasingly complex, we must believe in ourselves. And I hope that each of you will carry this with you while pursuing your dreams. There is no limit to what we can accomplish if we only believe. Finally, as this day comes to an end, I would like to say one last thing. As we go our separate ways today, always remember that no matter where each one of us may be, we will always share a special bond because we are the class of 1998.
Tyler!
Go, Dawn!
That's all right.
That's the best part.
Well, sure, you got to get the hat throwing.
Yeah, I can see the hat. Go get it.
Yeah, see?
Kristen!
Yeah, you can go up here on the stage. First stage. There we go. There we go. See, I can go ahead and
Yeah.
And that ain't all the way. But